right, took a little bathroom break and ate some food. But we are leaving Scissors Crossing. This is a famous camping spot for PCT hikers. It would have been fun for me to truck camp right here too. Spend the night. Another month, there'll be 30, 40 hikers here every night. And when it gets hot, you sit under the bridge.
Left onto California 78 East.
Or in the shade. Oh, there's a...
Continue on San Felipe Road for 4 miles.
Looks like there's already a catch there. They have, I saw some garbage cans and some water under the bridge. But I'm not sure where I will end this video. Palm Desert will be the farthest we will go. We will possibly end it in Anza. We have 2 hours to Palm Desert. It's 100 miles. So the PCT trail is on our right. Goes up on that mountain, follows the ridge of the mountain. It's a pretty gradual climb, luckily, because it can be really hot here.
We found a...
We are headed north. And it is 60 degrees and sunny, 9-10 a.m. in the morning on a Tuesday. What is the date today? Oh, it's only March 5th. So I'm not sure any hikers have made it this far yet, because they just started a few days ago, maybe 5 days ago, March 1st at the earliest maybe. And it takes about 5 days to get here for most people. 4 days if you're fast. Alright, need some peanut butter crackers. For some reason I was thinking it was like March trail before Big Bear. And I ended up getting off the trail at Big Bear that year. I ran into a few other people I was hiking, I would see, but a lot of them were section hiking that year I did this.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
You had to be
Take the
turning
next
right
right.
on the San Felipe Road, but then the directions just stopped. Yeah, there's no road there. I don't know what she was thinking. She said it was 15 minutes faster though. It's too funny. So I have about 8 hours of daylight left. Actually, wait. 9 hours of daylight left. So this was I like this section. When I was hiking through here, it's hard to find a camping spot along the trail on this section because it's very rocky and there's no bare spots. So it was well past dark by the time I stopped. I hiked in the dark for an hour. And I remember kicking rocks to try and make room for my tent, and I hit a cactus and mangled my shoe. Luckily, I don't think I got any cacti projectiles at me, but that was not a fun experience. It can be fun hiking at night, though, if you plan for it. So I just realized I haven't used my camp food yet with my wife's stove. I might need to try that today. If not, that's fine. I'll take it next time. style motels like Comfort Inns and stuff like that. And then drive through Death Valley tomorrow. Not sure I'll make it to Death Valley. I might drive through Joshua Tree today, actually. So I have a choice. Do I drive through Joshua Tree or do I go through Palm Springs? I'd rather go through Joshua Tree. Sailed for a while. You know how some people get bored with eating the same food? I think I get bored of just being in the same environment sometimes, and that's why I need to do these drives. So we just went over a summit, 3,600 feet. And straight ahead, the Pacific Crest Trail is up in those hills. Degrees. I just love these roads. I like the views. I like the fact there's no traffic. You don't have to go fast to get better gas mileage. It's just fun. And I hope you all are enjoying California. I'm really glad I did this trip. So that road we just crossed will take you to Anza Borrego State Park. It's called Montezuma Valley Road. Oh, and the Pacific Crest Trail actually has a water trough water source right next to that road pass. So Eagle Rock is to our right. I think I can see it like a mile away. It's a famous rock formation that looks like an eagle. Straight ahead, there's an observatory, that white thing. I don't think the GoPro's probably picking it up. And I don't remember the name of that mountain. I want to say Palomar. It's roughly east of Temecula, I want to say. Big lake Hinshaw, I think it's called, at the base of that mountain. Yeah, so when you're hiking, it takes 2 days to get from Scissors Crossing to Warner Springs. We did the drive in what? Half an hour probably? 40 minutes by the time we get there. This is basically the high desert. I think the elevation average is around 3,000 feet probably in the valleys. I think we'll end this. We'll do the Scissors Crossing to Warner Springs video. Ranch is right here. It's an old historic ranch you can walk around and tour. It's actually pretty neat. We went there once.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto California 79 North. Next right onto California 79 North.
So the Warner Springs Resort that used to be here, they had a hot springs pool. It was awesome. When I did the PCT, I took a 0 day there. And And a bunch of us ate at they had a Mexican restaurant that is awesome.
Continue on California 79 North for 23 miles.
We made root beer floats by the pool. And the resort is closed now. So basically you can rent little cabins or motel rooms. And back in the day, they would give PCT hikers like a really good room rate. I bet it was like $60, $70. Because they knew you were going to spend money there. They had a little general store, post office. So now, because the resort is closed, they set up a little tent shack, a shed I should say, next to the highway. And they have water access, power, you can buy stuff. It's not the same. Before it was luxurious. Now you are more like hiking still when you stop. You know, you got some amenities, but before it's like 100 miles to get here from Campo, and you would just, it was heaven. And I'm glad I got to do it before the resort closed, because I will never forget that. It's too bad. There was talk of them remodeling it, opening it back up there, because there is a nice golf course there, and it's owned by a Native American tribe, but I don't know which one, and I'm not sure of the politics behind what happened, because initially the whole resort was owned by white people, I think, and it was almost like part of it was almost like timeshare, Airbnb type things, and they rented out their cabins, I think. I could be wrong. I mean, this has been 15, 20 years ago. All I know is I miss it. And they would have had a gold mine from all the hikers going through now if it was still open. When I went through, there might have only been 1,000 hikers a year go through. Now there's 5,000 hikers a year go through. We have 67 miles though to Palm Desert. So Warner Springs, population 1,500. Not sure that's accurate anymore. So right up ahead here, this is where the trail crosses the road and follows this creek by the bridge here. And you can see it right there on the right. So on the left here is where they set up everything for the hikers. And they have a fire station right here, Cal Fire. So right here on the left, it's the Warner Springs Resource Center. Wow, they got their little store already. Oh, it's pretty nice actually. It's nicer setup than I thought. I don't think anyone was there yet though. But now you don't get off the trail. Literally their setup is right by the trail. So you used to have to get a ride like a mile or two to the resort when you got off the trail back there. Actually, it's probably a mile. Oh, it's the Los Coyotes Indian Reservation. That's who owns all this. Yeah, I took my wife here and we did the hot springs once, and it's just an amazing place. They're all like adobe stucco buildings. They're pretty old. It's really sad if they're not open. They had a bar and grill here at the golf course. Here's where check-in on the right. And a little gas mart on the left, where you would go and buy stuff. Yeah, I have good memories from that place. Some of the best memories of my hikes. Right there. And it was sad that can't experience that anymore. So basically, if you don't spend a night in Mount Laguna or Julian, the next place you can spend a night somewhere is Idlewild, and you gotta hitch to Idlewild from the trail. So luckily I was hiking with the people I met from California, and we got a ride from their parents, because it's a good 15-20 miles if you go from Paradise Cafe. There is the Devil's Slide Trail you can take to get to town, and then it's like 3 or 4, maybe 2 mile hitch is all. That trail is really steep though. Oh, and I gotta end this. That was Scissors Crossing to Warner Springs.